always working. And because she worked, Tiana missed out on friendships, and she missed out on lots of fun things in life, like she doesn't know how to dance. She never learned how to dance like her friends know how to dance. And here's something that's very interesting. The people who were closest to Tiana, like her mom was worried for her because she worked all the time. Her mom was worried that Tiana was going to grow old before her time and that she'd miss out on some of life's greatest joys, like growing up someday and meeting someone that she would want to marry, or having children of her own someday, or even growing old with someone who's special. Now, you kids are growing up in a world that's action-oriented, and let me tell you what I mean by that. The world that you live in is busy, and it's only getting busier. And so when you grow up, and as you grow up, there's always going to be something you could be doing, and there's going to be pressure for you to always do something, to do. But I want you to know this morning that in the Bible, we discover that God didn't create us to be human doings. He created us to be human beings. Which means that God doesn't want us working all the time. He doesn't want you to do every second of every day. Sometimes God wants you to enjoy the rest, the gift of rest and relaxation. Sometimes God wants you to be still and to just stand outside and to look up at the sky during the day and see the clouds, the big fluffy clouds, and the beauty of His creation. And just look at the clouds and say, wow, those are so big and they're so far away. But God is bigger, and He loves me, and no problem is too big for God. Nothing is too big for Him. I don't have anything to fear because He loves me. And sometimes God wants you to just stand on the beach. Any of you go to the beach this summer?
I do.
Good. He wants you to stand on the beach and let the sand go through your toes and have a smile on your face as you remember this, that just as God made every little sand, every little grain of sand, He made you. And He knows you by name, and He cares about you so much that if you were able to ask Him right now, God could tell you exactly how many hairs you have on your head. That's how much He loves you. And when you rest, you're able to remember that. Sometimes God wants you just to sit at home in your family room with your parents or with your brothers and sisters, if you've got brothers and sisters, not necessarily watching TV, but just having a drink together, like hot chocolate in the wintertime, or orange juice, or maybe better for this time of year, a nice ice cream float, right? Or some iced tea, or chocolate milk. And He wants you just to sit together, and in that time of silence, as you're just enjoying each other's company, He wants you to begin to notice how much your family loves you and means to you. And as you begin to enjoy the company of your family, He wants you to just let that prayer come into your mind. Dear God, thank you that I have a mom and a dad who love me. Thank you for my sister or for my brother. Thank you for this house. He just wants you to notice that. Thank you for this moment. And God wants you and your family to make time to come to River City Church so that you can study how He wants you to live. You can read the Bible. We can worship Him in song. And more importantly, so that you can remember and be reminded that you belong to a much bigger family. Look around you. All these people are your sisters and your brothers in this church. Now, oddly, the best person to teach Tiana the importance of taking time to relax and rest and have fun is Prince Naveen. And the best person to teach Prince Naveen the importance of taking life seriously and of buckling down and of setting goals and of working hard is Tiana. In other words, if two people like Tiana and Prince Naveen could somehow become friends, then maybe, just possibly, maybe they could bring out the best in one another. Check it out.
Poor Louis.
You know what would make me feel better? Ow! Oh! Crawfish smothered in remoulade sauce.
Oh my God! Got a little
Some
more!
bananas Foster sprinkled with frolic. Oh, Mama!
How about some swamp gumbo?
That'll do.
Sounds delicious. I'll start with a pre-dinner cocktail and something to nibble on while I wait. Thank you.
No, Your Royal Highness. You are going to mince these mushrooms.
To do what?
Mince the mushrooms. Hop to it.
Too ridiculous.
Are you mincing?
All right. Thanks.
Step aside, mister. Watch and learn.
Oh.
There you go.
You know, I've never done anything like this before.
Really?
All right. But when you live in a castle, everything is done for you. All the time. They dress you, they feed you, drive you, brush your teeth.
Oh, poor baby.
I admit it was a charmed life until the day my parents cut me off, and suddenly I realized I don't know how to do anything.
Well, hey, you got the makings of a decent mushroom, mister.
Oh, you think so?
Keep practicing, and I just might hide.
Really?
No.
Oh, come on. What was that? That was below the frog.
All right, so Tiana teaches the prince how to mince mushrooms and a little bit about how to cook. More importantly, she teaches Prince Naveen the importance of good, honest, hard work. And if you watch the movie, you'll see that just after this scene, Prince Naveen teaches Tiana how to learn how to dance, doesn't he? And more importantly, the prince teaches her the importance of taking time off, the joy of laughing, and of developing really good friendships and close relationships. Now, who wants to find out how this fairy tale ends? Anybody? You all do. Okay, but I got to warn you, there's some more kissing. And you don't want to watch kissing, right?
You.
No. So why don't we just end right there, and then have your parents... Pardon me? You don't care about the kissing? Okay, can we show the kissing then? Let's watch the end.
How invested in me. Now pronounce your frog and wax. Get to it, Hopalong. Give your lovely bride some sugar. Congratulations. Like I told y'all, kissing a princess breaks the spell.
Once you became my wife, that made you...
A princess. You just kissed yourself a princess.
And I'm about to do it again.
All right, so they end up happily ever after. And in this film, we learn some important lessons about life, don't we? Prince Naveen learned that life isn't all about having fun and relaxing and getting served by others. And from Tiana, we learn that life isn't all about working hard and being serious all the time. It's about both.